Hey, ain't we been through it all? Then we sleep on them floors. Everybody we thought we needed, we don't need them no more. Run it up, don't check the score. No, I'm balling.
Now, y'all know me. I don't really spend money in this game, but I will spend money if there is value presented to me to spend money. And today, value has been presented to us. Now, by the time you guys seeing this, the what if promo and all that stuff, hopefully we got some fire reveals, because I'm recording this earlier in the day, but I'm not uploading until later today, probably like 8, 9 o'clock. But you still can do this hopefully by the time you guys are watching this. Now, I don't know if you've been on a rock, but college football with Game Pass, I don't know for your PlayStation people, it is on Game Pass where you can buy it and you can get it for essentially $10, right? And I've seen a lot of content creators showcase it, but not showcasing them actually buying it. So that's what I want to do in the video today. So all you got to do is go down to here, you go to college football and you type it in, and you will see what it's going to come up with. Now, I'm not going to show my information and all that, but I will show me purchasing it or whatnot. So you can see College Football Deluxe Edition 80% off. Now, instead of resuming, because I did buy the bundle of the Madden and College Football, which we may give one of those away this upcoming year too. So you can see that one's 60%, but this is $15, which is essentially $10 in American. So for all you guys who are wondering, am I really in Australia? That proves that I'm really in Australia. So look, I'm going to buy this real quick. You can see it's $15. I'm going to buy it, restart my game, and let's hope the points show up. All right, boys, so I've restarted my game. I'm back into it. I don't know if the points are going to show up right away. They didn't show up right away, but I can confirm that the purchases happened. We may have to wait a little bit, but that's not here nor there. Now, look, the reason why that's so valuable, right? If we go to the store and look at points, and look, yeah, I tell y'all all the time, in terms of spending money, I don't say dropping $100, $200 in this game, but for $10 to get you 4,600 points, to me, that's worth it. To me, that's absolutely worth it. If you go here and look at, and the prices are going to be a little bit different for me because I'm in Australia, but y'all see, usually this is $5, $10, $25, $55. So essentially, we got somewhere in between. Basically, if you want to count all three of these, is what we got. So if you go $5, $10, and $25, about $40 to $45 worth of points for $10. To me, that's absolutely worth it without a doubt. So if you haven't done it and you do spend money in the game, I highly suggest you do that without a shot of a doubt. Now look, obviously, like I said, what if is dropping tomorrow. I'm going to tell you guys right now what I expect in terms of what if. Like I said, at the time I'm recording this, I don't know what the reveals are. Let me make that abundantly clear. I don't know what the reveals are, so I don't know what the cards are going to come to fruition in terms of tomorrow. But in terms of the what if cards, what I could be looking at for tomorrow, depending on what gets released and LTDs and champions and all different type of stuff, but the cards that are currently in here, Romello Heights kind of been cooked because of you have the underdog cards that get the discounted platinum quick jump. So he's kind of cooked. A card I am looking at though, and I promise y'all I'm going to be looking at heavily. Where is he at? Monroe Mills. So I did the same thing with the stories of the week in terms of Caden Proctor. This card is going to be one of my #1 target at 124K. And I expect from him to be at 124K a lot. You can see a week later he has that 100K. But I sold multiple last week for like 170, 175, literally 24 hours after that was released, right? So that's one card. Another card I'm going to be looking at. Even though he doesn't get discounted in terms of his ability, which they may change the discounts in terms of the ability, right? We're not entirely sure. Luther Burden. I'm absolutely looking at Luther Burden. If I can get Luther Burden at the minimum, I'm snagging it, right? I'm not even thinking twice about Luther Burden at the minimum. Also, another person that I think that's going to be very, very sought after, Pat White. He's had the stamp of approval for the best quarterback in the game from K-Mac, Throne, a lot of upper echelon players. And you know when these upper echelon players stamp someone, the price reflected. So, depending on, we may get a quarterback tomorrow, we may not. I'm not entirely sure, but Pat White is going to be cooking in terms of investments. I'm probably looking at him under 2, like 150. If he gets down to minimum, I'm going to spend every single coin I have, which I don't have many coins up there, but y'all know I got coins coming in terms of the investments, right? So that's what I wanted to talk about quickly with the what if promo, just to see, let y'all know. In terms of these other cards, they really don't have a place, if I'm being completely honest. It sucks. Maybe they switch up the discounts, but to me, Monroe Mills, Luther Burden, and Pat White, not to mention whatever cards are coming out tomorrow again, but those are the ones I'm going to be looking at in terms of the what if promo. So to end off the video, let's do a recruit bundle. Let's do a quick 4-pack, right? Get me down to 200K. Let's see if we can make our 60K back, right? Let's see if we can make our 60K back. And then, like I said, see if we can cook from that standpoint. So, yeah, man, I would absolutely, as y'all see, it happened live in the video. Look in the upper right-hand corner, boys. the 4,600 points arrived. It's a dub. That's an absolute. Thinking about this, we usually spend $15 to open up one set of boosters a week. Now I can open up 3 set of boosters for $10. Just tremendous value. If you don't do it, I don't know what you're doing, man. That's just being completely honest. If you just have to, right? Even if it's $20, because I've seen some people say it's 20, some people say it's 10. Even that, you spend $15 on boosters for, let's say, underdogs, story of the week, what if, and legends. That is $60 every week you just spend. You can open up 3 of those right now. I can for $10. You have to do it. You have to do it. Y'all know me. I will never tell y'all to spend money unless I do believe it is excellent value, not good value, excellent value and worth your money. $10 for 4,600 points is worth your money. By the way, you can do it in Madden too. Now, I ain't gonna get my money in Madden because I don't enjoy the game per se, but for college, hook it up. Absolutely hook it up. So yeah, we'll end off with these 4 recruit bundles, and then we'll get out of here, man. Like I said, hopefully I can make back 60K or close to it. If not, we came, we saw, we kind of conquered. At the end of the day, like I said, that's such great value. Now, one thing you could do, which I'm probably going to do myself, is I do believe we're going to get an Easter Rush next week. I think I'm going to save those points for Easter Rush. You do what you want. If you do this and you have your 4,600 points, I'm going to save my points for Easter Rush because all the cards that are coming out, right, I have enough training, and we hope with the What If promo they give us B&D rolls tomorrow, right? But my team's stacked, and my team is set. There's not many cards right now that will help my team get it over the top and it's going to make me, oh, I need this card in order for me to play. My team's good. So I don't need cards. I'm going to open up packs for contents for y'all so y'all can see that on every promo. There's a 93. That's a dub. So, yeah, man, I'm going to hold mine until Monday and see if we see an Easter Rush. If we don't see an Easter Rush, then I'll maybe spend it on some booster packs or whatnot. But I'm going to save it on Easter Rush and open up something like those premium packs or whatnot. And if I find a value pack that's just too good to be true, I absolutely would do that with Easter Rush. So we got a 93 thus far, which is a dub. That 93 is probably like 10 to 12K. So that's basically almost 25% of our coins back. Haven't gotten much outside of that, but that's all right. I don't expect too much when I'm opening up recruit bundles. I missed that. That was a story of the week. I don't know what story of the week that was, but it could have been like a 96, or I'm just going to go back and check real quick because that could have been a big story of the week. I seen the blue, but then I seen the green at the bottom. So that was a 93. Okay. Yeah, see, I seen the green at the bottom at the last second. So, I mean, that's 24K. So we basically cooked. Gotten 2 93s, and we still got a lot to go. In terms of, we got 20 recruit packs, and then we also got 4 of the 81 pluses. So, see, it's best to watch the bottoms of the card instead of the actual card, because it was spinning and it was blue, but then I seen the green at the bottom. I was like, oh, but not that green. It's more of a forest, not a light green like that. But yeah, man, these were a dub. Again, I highly suggest you do the point thing. Like I said, you'll be stupid not to. You're going to spend money on boosters anyway. I know a lot of people who watch, a lot of people who play spend money on boosters. Why not take care of boosters for the next 3 weeks? Or why not save it until, rush? You know what I'm saying? So, 88, Brian Thomas. Okay. So, like, these haven't been bad. Obviously, we still have our 81 pluses. Our 81 pluses can cook. Now, the problem with this animation is that now the underdogs have this animation too. But with the underdogs, you can look at the bottom and you see, like, pink and you see blue. So, we'll be able to see that the underdogs at the bottom and see if it's underdogs. But, man, these were a dub. 2 93s, which are probably going to give me like 40K of my 60K back. And then out of everything else I pulled, obviously I'm going to make the 20K back no problem whatsoever. I'm not really worried about that at all, if we're being completely honest. So, I appreciate you boys. I don't know how many of these packs we have left. Again, if you're not subscribed, I implore you to hit the like button. Again, it's free 99 for both of those. Free 99s to do them both, cost you nothing to hit a click on your screen. And look, always comment, man. I try to interact with every comment, whether it's a like or I comment on it, or I just try to let you guys know I see the comments and I appreciate them and show love. But yeah, man, y'all got to get on this. Not necessarily the recruit packs, but the thing we talked about before. You got to. You got to. Again, like I said, it's basically buy 1 get 3 free in terms of what are those called? Boosters. If you want to go down the booster route. So Like I said, a couple more packs here. I actually don't know how many more packs we got left. 3 more packs of this, and then we have our 81 plus. Now the 81 plus can still, that's the thing, we still have 4 81 pluses that can give us some type of value, right? The 4 81 pluses absolutely can give us value. Will it give us value? I'm not entirely sure, but we've already got tremendous value with 2 93s at the end of the day. So yeah, that was our last one. Let's finish off with the 81 pluses, and then we're out of here. And then we are out of here. So nothing. Okay, 92. 92 is good. 92 is good. Anywhere between 8 to 10K, depending on the card. 92s are good. That's not bad. That's not, like I said, I think we made our coins back, and then we're gonna have all that extra stuff in terms of just training. So got cooked. 89. 89 is not too bad either. 89 is not too bad either when it comes to that. So 2 more packs. 2 more packs to be great. And can we be great in the 2 packs? That is the question. Nope. Okay, 86. Last pack magic. Hope you boys did enjoy. And again, hop on it, boys. ASAP like Rocky. You know what I mean? So if you can make it happen, if you got $10 to spare, I would highly suggest that you do it and don't think twice about it. We got cooked in the last one, but I'm out. Deuces.